In this Palworld video, I bring you 3 amazing glitches that are currently working as of the 1st of April. And no, this is not an April Fool's joke. These consist of an amazing, a crazy XP glitch, an amazing item duplication glitch, which will allow you to duplicate any crafting material in the game, and another duplication glitch which allows you to duplicate consumables, things you can use to level up powers in literally every way possible. How's it going, guys? My name's DPJ, and if you do enjoy the video, leaving a like really helps me out, and if you like what you see and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Also, before we go any further, want help with Palworld? Want to trade with other players? Or do you want to become a pal trainer up on my Discord and help others out through experience and more? Well, if this is you, if you fall into any of these categories, join my Discord link down below for all that and much more. Okay, so let's get into it. And firstly, the XP glitch. So this one's pretty crazy, and it will allow you to basically level up yourself as a player or pals that you have from a level 1. Let's say you've bred a load of pals you want to level up and use in the Pal Expedition site. This works perfectly for all of that. So with pals within your inventory that need leveling up, this is very easy to indeed take advantage of. So first things first, to do this and the requirements, you need to have the Mercy Ring, which you can craft for yourself once you hit a level 19 and unlock the blueprint. You then, guys, need a hand torch, and lastly you need a weapon that does decent damage. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it does some decent damage, and that's literally it. I mean, fences won't go amiss either. I'd also recommend you doing this with the MyMog pal, which you'll see why in a second. It will work with any other pal, but MyMog's definitely the best. Now, obviously dependent on your world settings in regards to XP and damage output, this will determine how much XP you actually get for you and your pals. Yes, it will work on standard settings, but obviously if you've got increased damage and increased XP gains, you'll get even more. Okay, so once you are set up and ready to go, all you need to do now, guys, is go out and locate any pal. Again, this will work with any pal, but I recommend MyMog because he doesn't fight back, which makes things much easier. But with MyMog, you will need to place down fences or walls around him. But yeah, this will work on any pal. But for the benefit of the video, I'll showcase this to you guys on MyMog. Level also, as far as I'm aware, doesn't really matter. Okay, so once you have that pal, if you have that MyMog, this is what you want to do. Build walls around him. If you're using the plasma cannon, build them a little distance away because its AoE damage will break the walls. Then, guys, make sure you have the Mercy Ring on. Then all you want to do is lay down that damage on that pal, on that MyMog with your most powerful weapon. What you will notice is if you're doing this on MyMog, he doesn't react or fight back, which is just great because you can just lay down that damage. But you may be wondering why. What's the point? Why lay down damage and not kill it? Well, this is how it works. In this game, in Palworld, XP is based on damage dealt, especially in this instance. So the more damage you do to this pal, even though you're not taking it out, the more XP you are accumulating in the background. So the more damage you do, the more XP you earn. So with a full party of pals you want to level up, this will do exactly that. The most important thing to know here though is the fact that as long as the Mercy Ring is on, the XP stays. As soon as you remove the Mercy Ring, the XP you accumulated vanishes. So you're probably wondering, how do you get the XP from the damage you are laying down on said pal without taking the Mercy Ring off? Well, this is where the hand torch comes into play. Here, while still wearing the Mercy Ring, go ahead and lay down damage into said pal, and it should indeed die after a few hits. Now with MyMog, once you start hitting him with the torch, he starts to run around, hence why I said use the walls if you plan on doing this on a MyMog. But yeah, when the pal does eventually die from the torch, you will receive all that juicy XP, and trust me guys, it accumulates super quickly. It's as simple as that. Use and abuse this while you can, people, to level up those pals. Okay, so next up, guys, we have an amazing material duplication glitch. So if you use a specific material to indeed craft or build something, that material can indeed be duplicated. Now, I've already made a video explaining exactly how this works, so I'll just showcase to you guys a clip from that video for those who missed it. So first things first, requirements. All you need is a bit of wood to build a wooden pillar. Other than that, you are good, as long as you have the materials to basically craft one of said item, whatever you want to duplicate said materials. I need ancient civilization cores, so I'm just going to duplicate the electric egg incubator, and because we're duplicating these, well, we're basically putting these down, but we're not using the materials. So then when we break these down, we get the materials back, even though we didn't use them in the first place to craft them. That's how this duplication glitch works. So as long as you can build one of whatever said thing here, you can duplicate its materials. So if there's a specific material you need, probably hexolite, there's a couple of things here you can build out of hexolite. So yeah, if you can basically build one of them, you can duplicate it and get infinite amount of said material. Simple as that. Okay, so first things first, let's go to the wooden foundation section, and we need to come to the wooden pillar right there. Now guys, I'm just going to put this down so I can explain something to you. So at the top of this pillar, you can see that there's planks wood behind the rope. You're looking for the one that sticks down the furthest, which is that one right there. So if you walk around it, guys, you can see that one sticks down by far the furthest. Not massively, but it sticks down the furthest. Then guys, what we want to do is we want to find the edge of our base, just like so. Well, come to the perimeter of your base, just like so. And then you want to make sure that when it comes to you placing down this pillar, that it's facing you. So you can see right there, guys, on the top of the screen, you can see that the longest bit, the longest plank behind that rope tied to the top of this pillar is already facing me. But if it isn't for you, just rotate it around just like so until you can quite clearly come to the one that sticks down the furthest, which we'll come back to right here. Now you may not get this right or perfect straight away, but hey, it doesn't really matter. So what you want to do, guys, is facing into your base. So I'm standing on the outside of my base here. I'm going to place the pillar on the inside of my base, but only just. So with the longest plank on the top of the pillar facing me, you just want to bring it towards you, just like so. And you want to place it it's about, I'd say 2.5 in-game inches. It's hard to see on this sand actually. But if I place it about there, you can see, I might not get it right first time, but it doesn't matter. But you can see that there. That's about as far as you want to go inside of your base, just like so. It's actually not far at all, to be honest, but you can see that the plank at the top, or the piece of wood at the top, the one that sticks down the furthest, is facing me. Then guys, what you want to do is, and you'll notice, is when you jump on it, you come round to this and you come round slowly, you'll see that you'll start vibrating slightly, just like that. You see that? That's what you need to get. You need to get that angle perfectly. So from here, guys, what you now want to go to is that said item you want to duplicate. Again, for me, electric egg incubator. Click on it when you're inside your base. Jump upon this pillar, just like so. And make sure, by the way, guys, that you do not have any of said materials to craft this inside of your inventory. Make sure they are in your base. Make sure they're not on you. So let's go back to that. Jump on this. Come back around, and you get to that vibrating part, and you'll start to see something pretty weird. Let's just slightly go to it, just like so. And you can see that the base info top right, the insufficient materials, starts flickering. And now all I got to do, guys, is just place this down. If I place this down, it will basically just, you might have to spam it, it doesn't really matter, but as long as you get it right. Like you see, I've actually started to stop shaking. If you stop shaking, just I've actually got a bit of stick drift on my controller, because I've just put that down there. And make sure it's blue again. Make sure I'm shaking a bit more, just like that. I'll pull it down. As you can build another pillar on top, because once you've got that one pillar down in a perfect spot, you can build on top of it, and the other pillar will be the exact same angle, just like so. So I can actually go up here, find the shape of it again, it's literally right there. Then guys, go to craft, go back to said egg incubator. So I'm actually on the outside of my base here, so I need to go inside, select it, then come back out to the shaky part, shaky, just like where they will find it here. It's more or less underneath that the larger plank, with the longer plank sticks out. And again, the faster it flickers for you, the better it will work, just like so. You can see now it's vibrating really quickly, just like so. Basically just cancel all these. I get other materials back for them, even though I didn't use them in the first place. I think I started with like 50 cores, was it? I can't remember. Let's have a look over here. Let's get rid of that. And you'll see now, guys, that I actually have 90. Simple as that, guys. Okay, so lastly, guys, the most covered glitch over the past week, the Palworld consumable duplication glitch. This means you can duplicate XP books, applied technique books, fruit IVs, and so much more. Basically, anything you can use on a Palworld to level it up, you can duplicate and be used as much times as you like. So to do this, guys, it's quite simple. Make sure you have unlocked the global Palworld box. Then make sure it's placed down within your base. Then, guys, quit out your game as normal to create that save backup. Then go into your world settings and make sure your auto save timer interval is set to like 30 minutes. Then load back into your world. Then, guys, with the Palworld you want to level up in your party, apply whatever you want to level up that Palworld. XP books, IV fruits, skill fruits, even work suitability books, apply them to said Palworld that's in your party. Once you've done this, guys, then put that Palworld within the global Palworld box. Upon you doing this, hard quit out of your game. Alt F4 on PC, on Xbox pressing that home button, select on the game and quit out of it, and I believe it's something similar on PlayStation. Then, guys, simply load back into the game. Then what you'll notice is the Palworld that you just leveled up will still be within that global Palworld box, and it will have all those consumables still applied to it. But you will still have all of said consumables, said items that were spent on that Palworld, back within your inventory. Then, guys, you can simply rinse and repeat this over and over on numerous Palworlds. It really is as simple as that. And there we have it, guys, for 3 amazing Palworld working glitches. Guys, if you did enjoy the video, leaving a like really helps me out. If you like what you see and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. And hopefully, guys, I will see you on that next one.